Sup fam, it's Musashden. This week I decided to do a companion video to my male anatomy video. Originally those were going to be part of the same video, but at last minute I made them separate to cut down on runtime. Now while there are some similarities between male and female bodies, there are a lot of huge differences too, like breasts and hips. But you can use the same octagonal shape to make the breasts, just make them rounder. It still has that same pectoral shape. Basically, though, when drawing the adult body, it's usually like 7 or 8 heads in length. Actually, sketching out the heads is a good way to learn. It's how I started, even though I don't do it anymore. It's because I know a few proportion tricks, and I always keep them in mind while drawing bodies. Just to name a few, the shoulders should be wide enough to fit an additional neck on each side. Basic women's shoulders and hips are the same. Men have narrow hips by comparison. When drawing the shoulder line for women and hips line for a woman, they're gonna be about the same width. Women's torsos tend to be shorter, which is why our arms reach further down our legs. The elbow still comes in at the waist. Bicep and shoulder length combined are the same length as the forearm. Thigh, calf, and torso are also the same length, which makes it easy to measure everything out. When making characters taller, don't just give them longer legs. Make their torso and arms longer as well, so everything still looks right. Women's hips are wider, or tend to be wider, because we have the capacity to give birth. Women tend to also have more what's called fatty bodies or fatty deposits than men, who generally have more lean muscle tissue. Breasts are made out of fat. The soft curves of a woman are due to that extra fat layer. Not gonna pretend I know a lot of the science behind it. It's just the way it is. This week I decided to draw Princess Allura from Voltron, since I recently got way into Voltron Legendary Defender. It's on Netflix, go check it out, it's a great series. I tried to give her pose, draw her kind of similar to my drawing of Dakin, but then I realized no one stands up to braid their own hair. I recently spent the better part of 24 hours getting my hair braided by my best friend. Shout out to NeoGenesis85 for spending her entire weekend on me. Allura's expression came out a little bit between miffed and serene, because as someone with a lot of hair and knowing exactly how long it takes to braid it, I know she's reaching the point where she's getting annoyed at the tedium of it and glad that she's almost done. As for her outfit, I wanted to put her in something comfortable. In the show, you only see her wear like maybe 2 things: her big flowy princess dress in the first season, and then from then on she's always wearing like her battle armor or her paladin suit. I guess that's what you would call it, her battle armor. And everybody wears like super skin tight stuff on the show. I had figured in her downtime she'd wear something more comfortable, like, you know, probably just her underwear and a sweater and a pair of loose fitting socks. I was gonna get her tight socks at first, but then I was like, no, when you're relaxing you want to have loose fitting clothes. So I put her in a nice relaxed outfit for this pose while she's taking the time to braid all of her long princess hair. And rather than ramble on here, I'm just gonna put on some music and let you guys watch the speed draw. Enjoy! here's the finished product, or as far as I'm going to take this. You can see the full res version on my DeviantArt page. I did the lines and most of the coloring in CSP or Manga Studio, and the rest was done in Photoshop. That's it for this week's video. Please like and subscribe to my channel. I update every Friday, and you can also follow me on DeviantArt and Instagram. I'm Musashden here, there, and everywhere. Thanks for watching.